Hey, it's almost Christmas time. You're trying to be more sustainable this year. What are you going to go for? A real tree or a fake tree? That's the question that we're going to be answering today. And are there any other more sustainable options that you can choose when you're trying to decorate your home really Christmassy and get into that festive spirit? Hi, I'm Charlie from Life Before Plastic. We are an online eco shop where we talk all about greener living at home, in your workplace, wherever you are in your life. And today we are talking about Christmas. So this is the question: a real tree, a fake tree? There's pros and cons for both of them. For a fake tree, it's normally made from plastic and metal, which can be hard to break apart at the end of its lifetime. However, it is reusable, but you have to use it for 10 years in a row for it to have the same carbon footprint as using a real tree that you've chopped down every year. So if it breaks, you lose it in a house move, whatever it is, it actually can end up being less sustainable even though it's reusable. On the other hand, a real tree, it smells really fresh, it smells like Christmas in your home, but unfortunately there aren't the easiest ways for it to break down at its end of life. If you throw it into your general waste and it ends up in landfill, it can release a lot of methane and carbon dioxide when it's breaking down. And that's before you even thinking about the growing process. Normally it's a monoculture where they're grown. They use pesticides, and often it can be bad then for the soil and it degrading. So neither of these are the best option, but luckily for you, there are some alternatives. There are 3 different main alternatives for a Christmas tree. The first that I've stumbled on recently is renting a tree. There are various farms around the UK and in some other countries, but unfortunately not everywhere, where you can rent a tree. So you get it from the farm, it arrives probably a week before Christmas, you decorate it and then you give it back and it grows again the following year. And I think they use it for about 3 to 5 years and then it retires and it grows into a full tree. Obviously, this is amazing if you want to have a real tree in your home, but like I said, it's not available everywhere. So if you're closer to London, and I think some places in Cheshire might do it, but you have to sort of scout around to find one. Another option is having your own tree at home, a real life tree that you grow in the garden. So you can get smaller ones at all sorts of different places and you can grow it in your garden, bring it in at Christmas time, take it out again afterwards and then see it grow. This is a great option if you are a keen gardener or anything like that, but obviously you need to have your own garden space, you need to look after it, and you need to remember to adapt to the weather inside and then outside, and it's a plant, so you need to care for it. Finally, the other option is getting an eco Christmas tree, and these are variously they're alternative Christmas trees that you can get all sorts of different ones. My personal favourites are the wooden Christmas trees. So these ones are made using sustainable wood that's normally harvested in the UK. They are built by hand by local people and they are shaped into Christmas tree shapes. That means that you can still decorate them like you would your other trees. They can be reused year after year, so you only need one and you'll be using it forever. And it's a natural product, so it breaks down at the end of its life as well, so you don't need to worry about that either. If you are interested in a reusable wooden Christmas tree, I will link those down below so you can find all the information about where they're made, who's made them, what it's made for, how to put them up, all of that stuff. So you can have one of those in your home too. So what is the most eco-friendly Christmas tree? Should you go for a real or a fake one? I hope you can see there's quite a lot more choice than you might first have thought. You could rent a tree, buy your own tree, get an eco wooden tree. There's all sorts of different options, so make sure that you're not just going out to your local supermarket and buying a plastic one, or going down to the garden centre or wherever it is and chopping down a tree. There are other more sustainable options out there, and I'd love to hear what you do at home and how sustainable you are with your Christmas decorations. So pop us a comment in the video below, and yeah, let us know what you do at Christmas.